Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rotten Tomatoes drinking game here on Exiled Opinions, simulcasting through the power of the magic coming from the unicorn's anus known as Doku. How's it going, Doku?
Oh, I'm fucking delightful. How are you doing?
Doing great. Night of first for us tonight. We've got a new guest on the panel for the drinking game. How's it going, Farty? Uh,
Going good,
uh,
eh?
it's going good, it seems. Um, So, Farty's a new panelist for the Friday Night Drinking Game. We're also, for the first time, streaming on Mad Dodge Productions uh, through the magical power of Restream. Thank you, Restream, for trying to get me to buy transcoding hours. My goodness. Herpicus is in the chat. He says it's a good day to kill his liver. I agree, Herpicus. It's a great day to kill your liver. I'll be over with a knife shortly. So, so Doku, you want to spit out the rules for this thing and get us rolling, or you wanna sit there in the
I get
background?
it. I get it now. Sudoku.
Yeah, get it?
I get
Not quite, but that's what everybody thinks. That's the beauty of it. So, no, the rules for tonight's drinking game, after we decide to give our little quick 5-minute review of Star Wars A New Hope, anytime you see some Star Wars dick sucking, that's going to be a drink. Have fun with that one. Anytime you see that the new trilogy, specifically Force Awakens, is better than A New Hope, that is a drink. And anytime you hear somebody trying to justify Rey's existence while also stating that Luke Skywalker is a Mary Sue, therefore Rey's crap character development, or more accurately, lack thereof, that is indeed a drink.
Yeah, we got to give you guys an easy out somehow, some way of easing off on the potential damage to your liver. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get down to brass tacks. I think let's try and review. This is the first for us as well. This is something that we haven't actually done before that we're going to try tonight, and hopefully it doesn't backfire and blow up right in our faces. We're going to try to review collectively, the three of us, A New Hope in 5 minutes or less. So, to give a quick summation of the movie, boy meets droid, droid leads army to boy's house, boy's out, parents are killed, well, foster parents are killed, and boy goes on intergalactic journey. If I'm going to completely surmise, give a quick summation and butcher it to hell, it's basically what it is. Goes on a journey, goes on a
It's a space opera.
yeah.
Like,
I just found out. I just figured out something fucking weird. Like A New Hope is an allegory for Islam. Well, boy has foster parents. Boy meets space wizard slash religious monkey, religious hoodoo monkey, and then tells him to go off on some suicidal mission against some big ass power.
Yep. Yep. That's pretty good allegory there. You could also compare it to Journey to the West, although I'm not entirely sure how well of a comparison that would be. But it was taken directly from I think it was called The Hidden Temple, an old
the
Japanese
the Hidden Fortress.
hidden fortress. It was an old Japanese Bushido movie. It was like one of those dramas, because in Japan you only had two types of movies. Uh, when they started doing filmmaking, you only had two types of stories you could tell, either drama or comedy. They never really mixed the two, and it was a drama. So from that rose A New Hope.
Well, that also came too from
Hmm.
Buck Rogers, or not Buck Rogers.
A little bit of it, a little bit, but the A New Hope was almost entirely inspired by I forget who the director was. I forget who the director
He,
was of Hidden Kingdom or Hidden Fortress.
Hishiro Hamagara, something. Yeah, he's a Japanese. Yeah, yeah. It's been on the 1,000
Yeah.
YouTube videos already so
Yeah,
far.
it's like part of the Criterion collection over on what the hell is the name of that website? God, it's escaping my brain. Anyway, we're digressing. So quick thoughts. We'll start with you, Doku. What are your quick thoughts on A New Hope?
Well, quick thoughts on A New Hope. I'll say the one thing that made this movie successful is not necessarily because the idea itself is original or the acting or the directing. I'll say the best thing about this movie was the attention to detail in regards to the special effects and the visuals.
Alrighty. How about you, Farty?
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, you have a look at what else was contemporary at the time, say Battlestar Galactica, and yeah, okay, that was a TV show, but the best they could do was the same thing as Firefox, the little-known Clint Eastwood movie. You know, you have three Vipers or three MiGs, and they're all moving all at the same time and in a very weird sort of a fashion because they're basically all set on the same prong kind of a thing, and someone's literally got a stick with the plane on the end of it and then moving it around like that. It was very unorganic. But when you had people who had grown up with watching footage of World War II dogfights and all this kind of stuff, and that's exactly where George Lucas got this from. And you see the X-wings, they're moving like this, and the TIE fighters moving like that. It seemed a lot more organic, and it did seem that they got it a bit right with that kind of a thing.
Hope. While not necessarily being original, I will say, and I know I'm going to piss off the Trekkies, Star Wars is really what made sci-fi space opera style storytelling pop. Good for the time, but as we can see with The Force Awakens and the new trilogy, just repeating the same formula is not necessarily good enough. So is the movie dated? Of course it is. It's old. It's 4 fucking decades old. But for Sanjuro and Yojimbo and, as we said already, the Hidden Fortress, it gave a new aspect to storytelling as far as the West was concerned. So, by today's standards, 8.5 out of 10.
All right. And how do you feel personally about A New Hope, Farty?
Well, yeah, it is a fairly huge one-of-a-kind type of deal. I mean, people can academically say that the storylines were recycled and all this. He got these inspirations from there, and it basically is this, that, and the other thing. However, it was the first movie that was termed as a blockbuster. It was the first movie that back in the day people actually queued around the block, camped out overnight to go and see, and it led on with this tradition that even nowadays. And this is another thing I'll get into. The second one, The Empire Strikes Back. It is kind of now a thing that you have to do some things as parents. And one thing you have to do is get your kids to watch the Star Wars trilogy, the Star Wars series, in a certain order. You have to start off with A New Hope. Then you have to do The Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi. Because of the simple reason that New Hope leads into Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and it's only because of the Vader reveal. If you have a look on YouTube, you see all these people that have got their 3 to 5 year olds, and they're like, "Here, what's this?" And it's like, "No, I'm your father." And just to see the look on their faces when they realize, "Hey, what the fuck?" And you couldn't do it without the New Hope, or else it just seemed like, okay, who's this monkey and why is he his father? But yeah, no, it's kind of now a tradition that you have to kind of do that. It's like in Australia where if you don't let your kids listen to Kevin Bloody Wilson or Rodney Roode by the time they're 15, then you should be done for child abuse. The same thing with A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. You have to watch them in that order, specifically, not 1, 2, 3, but 4, 5, 6, and then the rest of them.
Well, and this is a fun little factoid on that reveal. Mark Hamill did not know that Vader was Luke's father.
Nobody
so that
did.
reaction that Mark Hamill gave, That was not a scripted reaction. That was basically an ad lib.
Nobody
He's the
did.
best part.
Even James Earl Jones, who voiced over Vader, like when he got the copy, he didn't get the copy until he was in the recording booth.
Mm. Yeah, because you also got to remember it was David Prowse, the Scottish bloke who was voicing Vader on set. So whatever Luke heard was David Prowse, not James Earl Jones. But the best way I've ever heard this described was actually from Mark Hamill himself. He was sitting in the theaters like during the actual premiere. First time every bastard seen it. The first time it was revealed, and Harrison Ford was sitting behind him. And then when it's like, "No, I am your father," and then Harrison Ford basically just leant forward to Mark Hamill and went, "Hey kid, you fucking never told me that."
I would love to know what the original line was that was recorded when they were doing the actual acting on the scene. But for me, my initial opinions and my opinion to this day is that Star Wars is just it's okay, it's all right. It's I personally don't understand the cult phenomenon behind it, but that's just me. And I know it's blasphemous, and I know people are going to flame me, but it's okay. We can continue on. So Doku, you want to start off this celebration of A New Hope, if you will?
Oh boy, here we go. So into the drinking game we dive. Let's see. Should I start with the first? No,
Well, I've
that's
got it
too
on page
fucking
1,
long.
number 1, and it's like
It's
I
too
can
long.
hear the dick sucking from here.
Yeah, it's too long. We're not going to start off with that. Let's start off with the second. 5 stars from Swaggersaurus D. Clever name there. Calling this movie awesome would be an understatement. Calling it a legend in the history of cinema would be more or less precise. This film not only introduced the world to a sci-fi franchise, but to a whole new phenomenon, Star Wars.
Oh my god.
And also Hasbro made a shit ton of money off action figures. Drink, because that is a dick suck if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
The only thing that was missing was that.
Fucking beer bottle opener doesn't want to work. By beer bottle opener, I mean the edge of my desk.
Use the end of the lighter.
Yeah, I would like to, but I don't have a lighter around. So I'm going to use instead my handy dandy acrylic cutter and pry the bastard off.
Okay, while you do that, I'm just going to read this one review from Jeff B. 5 stars, but this, I don't even know what this review is.
Whoa! Alcohol abuse. Party foul. Everyone take a drink. I spelled.
Oh, yeah, okay, party foul. Roll in
Oh.
effect. Drink.
I got beer all over me. You're supposed to get in my mouth, not on my crotch. Wait,
You're supposed to drink it, not fuck it.
honey.
So this review from Jeff B. for 5 stars.
Oh my god, these
Take-
are all 5 stars. Oh, I got beer on my mouse. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be drinking, or I'll be licking my mouse for the next 20 minutes. Please leave me alone.
Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck is this?
This is the biggest troll in history.
What?
Rumpicus wants to know if we can do a double shot if it's a bot. Okay, Rumpicus.
Bot rule is always in effect.
Bot rule is in effect 2 shots for a bot. All right, here's
Let's
one
see.
from Jason R. 3.5 stars. This is interesting. 3.5 stars. This was an overall good movie. It had start, middle, and end for the reason being George Lucas did not know if the movie would be a hit. And I think he did a great job with a sci-fi action movie.
Kind of a harsh review on the stars for being positive as to the description. 3.5?
3.5.
Yeah.
That's like a 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, that seems like a fairly positive
It's like
review.
a non-review. It's like a non-review. It's like he really wanted to rate it 2.5, but he was like, I'll just give it that extra star for what the hell.
Maybe he was passive aggressive.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right, here's
Kinda-
one from Oscar A. This is a bot. Incomprehensible language. At the end of it, it's classic. Let's take a shot, everybody. That's 2 shots right there.
Yep.
All right.
Shots for bots.
All right, Farty.
Well, he's kind of right with that one. I mean, like, even Harrison Ford looked at the script and went to fucking George Lucas, like, man, you can't write, like, you can write this shit, but you can't say it.
Yeah. God, I'm just covered in beer. I'm dripping with it. Like, a quarter of my bottle got all over me, dude. It's like all over my mouse pad, my keyboard. I'm gonna be sucking dirt and beer out of my keyboard for the next hour and a half. I'm gonna be licking
Ejaculation,
my mouse.
yeah. Ejaculation, yeah.
All right, Farty. Why don't you hit us with a couple of these reviews here?
Oh shit, where are they?
RottenTomatoes.com/m/Star Wars *_wars/reviews.
Someone else take over for the minute while I go. I didn't
Someone
realize I
else
had to actually
take-
contribute.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and go find our next little gem so we can decide to slowly kill ourselves.
Where is it, Doug? You want to read the one by Kevin R? It's like 5 pages long. It's like his college dissertation.
You know what? Fuck it. I am going to read it. For 4.5 stars. Star Wars is an amazing film.
Take
but
a drink.
Somewhat overrated. Yes, drink. Why does it have a higher audience score than genuinely better movies like The Terminator, Blade Runner, Face Off, Spider-Man 2, Iron Man, Logan, and Avengers Infinity War? Well, it's 4 decades old, motherfucker. All of those movies are better than Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. People, especially Zennials, are blinded by nostalgia. The movie's plot is Zennials, apparently. That's a thing.
Okay. Who are we up to?
We're Kevin R., page 1.
Kevin R.
This movie's plot is very simple to understand. There is a galactic civil war going on in a different galaxy far away from the Milky Way. The war is between the Galactic Rebellion, the good guys, and the Galactic Empire, the bad guys. There was an ancient group of skilled warriors who have laser swords as weapons, know the ways of the Force, some binding energy surrounding the galaxy, and were guardians of peace and justice known as the Jedi, singular and plural, who are extinct in this time period. The only remaining Jedi is Obi-Wan Ben, in quotes, Kenobi, who is an old hermit that lives in a sandy planet, I think you mean, called Tatooine. The protagonist of this movie is a 17-year-old farm boy named
16.
Luke Skywalker.
He's 16.
Who lives on Tatooine with his aunt and uncle who are farmers. There is a space princess named Leia Organa. There is a space outlaw named Han Solo. There is a gold protocol droid named C-3PO. There is a little cute droid named R2-D2. The characters are great and all have personality. Luke is a young, adventurous, enthusiastic, brave, heroic boy who dreams of becoming a Jedi Knight like his father was. Ben is a lonely old man who is kind, helpful, witty, and full of wisdom. Leia is a damsel in distress, but then becomes a badass female and is a good rebel leader. C-3PO is a prissy, cowardly, amusing, cautious, sensitive, and friendly robot. R2-D2 is a cute droid that just says bee-boo-boo-bop. Han is a cool bad boy type of a guy who is a space outlaw, but then, as the movie progresses, he slowly starts to become a good guy. The action scenes in this movie are great. The lightsaber battle is really dated and under-choreographed. but was probably a good fight scene for its time. The story is amazing, the acting is good, the soundtrack is wonderful. The movie is a timeless classic. George Lucas invented and created a huge and iconic concept and franchise. Rating 9.7 out of 10.
Does anyone else feel like their testicles have just been skinned with a potato peeler?
That was seriously painful to read. Like,
dude, it was painful to listen to. My God, never again, Doku. Never again.
That was horrible. Fuck. What is that? Like 3-4 drinks just in that one?
God, that's if you're not funneling an entire fucking 20 ounce of beer into your mouth, you're get the fuck off my planet.
Ugh.
I can't find this Kevin I fuck with.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Just pop over to page 2.
Yeah, or page 20. Just pick one at random.
I'm on page 6 of 6, so I think I'm on the wrong fucking side. It says Rotten Tomatoes. But,
Well, if you find something that's worth reading, go ahead and just read it.
It matters not.
Oh, here we go. I got this one here. When it loads, fucking Australian internet. Yeah. Wah. Oh, fuck off. I don't want to fucking... Where is the get what? Oh, fuck off. This stupid bloody thing sent me to a review that wants me to fucking sign up for a page. Get fucked. I'm not reading your fucking review then. Okay.
There's a link. There's a link
site
in the
can't be reached.
Chat here on the Hangout.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll go to that.
That goes right to page 2 where we're at. But, Australian internet takes forever. It, like many of the inhabitants of Australia, is drunk.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm already about 6 beers in. 7 now. All right, where was this link? Yeah, you put. Fucking hell, God, I sound old. Now, where was this link you put there, Sonny?
These young whippersnappers... I'll never get their newfangled rotten tomato and hyperlinks.
I need to get on this newfangled Facebook thing and look something up on them internets. No, seriously, you guys. I need to get on the same page as you guys.
As MC might say, get off my lawn, you hooligans.
I threw the link up in Hangouts. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh, it's in Hangouts.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just while we're killing time, I like this one review for 5 stars. Great film, unlike The Last Jedi.
Oh my God! Take a drink.
Now, how do I get the bloody message on this bloody Hangouts thingy? Oh, for fuck's sake! God, I feel old.
You should. There's a little thing that says "Show Messages." If you click it, it'll bring up the messages and. There'll be a link there.
I'm not getting... Oh,
it's
yeah,
magical.
Yes, I see that. Okay. Okay, sir, Sonny, hang on a minute. Yeah, I'm just going... Oh, my God, redirect. No, what the hell?
We got Jacob Jimenez in chat. How's it going? Want to acknowledge...
What's up, Jacob?
Mad Dodge's quote here. He says, damn Mandela effect. You're a Mandela effect.
Okay. Holy shit, there's way more than the page I was on before.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's, ladies and gentlemen, Farty is the example of why you don't Google and drink.
My name's Mike D and I'm a lady's choice. I want to get close to you, like Rolls Royce. Hey, there's a bloke in there called Mike D. Wonder if he's from the Beastie Boys.
Oh boy. You know what? Just for that, drink.
I mean,
drink.
Don't. Oh my God.
Okay, Kelly F. Film history aside, A New Hope is just very good filmmaking. Much has been said about A New Hope.
Where are you?
Do not. Hey, second page.
Second page. Hang on. Let me catch up. I have no
Kelly-
idea where you're at.
Kelly F.
Kelly F. Kelly F. Do you see a Kelly F on page 2, Doku?
It must be that darn fangled Aussie internet.
Eh,
Oh,
No,
Kelly
so-
F is on page 3.
Page 3. Okay, yep, I found it. Found it. I found it.
Okay.
Yay!
Much has been said about A New Hope, and I don't need to add to it, except for the fact that this film is fantastic. With
Oh, by the way,
Well-
drink.
Yep. Well placed and featuring the appearance of so many memorable characters and scenes. Lucas, as a young man, sure had an eye for detail and it's a pity that he lost this ability by the time he started filming the prequels. Is that a drink?
Yes, it's a drink.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's a drink. That's a drink.
All right, keep drinking. The locations,
Don't put your beer
atmosphere,
down,
and
fellas.
camera work is so different than the later films. It's hard to imagine that they were both directed by the same man. Anyway, if you haven't already, then please watch A New Hope and then slowly make your way to the toilet and have yourself a wank. No, you can make your way through the entire saga.
Oof.
And that's drink number 3.
That's like a triple drink. Let's see if we can turn it into a 5. Nope, we can't turn it into a 5 drink.
That's an
Wait.
Aussie comment there.
Wait. We might be able to actually. 1 day, 9 day, 21, 28, 52. No, it's a little too sporadic. Alright, here's one from Liam L. A classic that, to be honest, has plenty of cheese. 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. This is a bot! Take a shot! Woohoo! Double shot here, fellas.
Oh boy. There we go.
You sure he wasn't reviewing an American cheeseburger?
I'm not sure, but it's a bot. Take 2 shots. Herpicus says that we're heretics. Yes, we are.
Oh, here we go. Here's a fun one. At the very bottom, Alfonso A.
Alfonso, eh? Sounds like he's asking a question. Alfonso, eh?
A best science fiction film ever! Explanation. Perhaps the best George Lucas film and one of the best films in the saga. Although old, has great special effects. Yeah, tend to agree. A fantastic story, wonderful characters, with an even better casting with Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Alec Guinness. It have a great action scenes. It have a great action scenes. This movie have all.
My.
Have suspense, romance, action, drama. Highly recommend.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Clearly,
Alfonso.
English is not somebody's first language.
Alfonso, you fucking heathen. It is Sir Alec Guinness.
You have get right.
God. Okay, just drink. Just fucking drink.
Just drink. Just
Jeez.
drink.
Empty the can.
Oh
And
boy.
he's drinking them Australian beers. They're like 5 times bigger than American cans.
Yeah. I'm like 7 Darwin stubbies in. I'm fucked already.
Those are like an Australian can of beer is equivalent to an American pony keg.
It's like 2 liters. That's a Darwin
Let's see.
stubby.
Herpicus says, "Gotta love that 3rd grade level education at hard at work." Yes, you do. Good call, Herp. Good call there, buddy. Here's one from Liam B. We're over on page 5. Page 5. This is one of the most epic.
No, before you-
Nope. I'm reading this. I'm already reading it, Doku.
Ugh,
Put the dick back in your mouth.
motherfucker. I will come over there and smack you.
I'll smack you so hard your great grandma will jump out of her grave. Go, what the fuck was that?
I'll smack you so hard you'll make me call me father.
I'll smack you so hard you'll be saying more, daddy. This
Hey,
is one of the
Don't
most.
threaten me with the good time.
I'll give you a good time. This is one of the most epic, amazing, and mind-blowing movies of all time. Oh my god. I rarely give I rarely give movies 5 stars, but Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope is a great sci-fi movie and a classic. In fact, I have seen this so much, and every time I watch it, it only gets better. It just blows your mind. Star Wars is an emotional story and has great character development, and the planets and creatures are amazing. From small little cute Ewoks to big evil Rancors, I love this movie. I do recommend this movie.
I think these cunts watched the wrong fucking movie, because don't get me wrong, but I think the Ewoks and the Rancors are in fucking Return of the Jedi, not fucking A New Hope.
And
Yeah, that's the third movie, not the first.
And Ewoks don't come until Empire, so
That's what I meant, yeah. Ugh.
take a drink.
No, they don't come until Return of the Jedi. The Rancor doesn't even show up until the beginning of the third fucking movie.
Yeah, that's Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and Ewoks are Empire.
No, Ewoks are Return of the Jedi too.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah.
You're thinking
they
of the-
are. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Yeah, they're all on the same. How is everything?
You're thinking of the Wampa.
How is everything in the same movie?
No, the Rancor was in fucking bloody Jabba the Hutt's palace. The
Yeah.
thing that fucking bites the bone. And yeah, the Ewoks were also called moon bears by some fuckwit who tried to fucking sue bloody George Lucas, because apparently George Lucas stole this dickhead's idea.
Moon Bears?
No. He reckoned he thought of Ewoks first, but he called them moon bears. And then
that's
somehow
I have to-
somehow 15 years after Return of the Jedi, this guy reckons he had a case. Mm-hmm.
I have to. I have to put out a disclaimer before we continue. Exiled Opinions is not responsible for you drinking too much because you were a dumbass and decided to drink too much. We're also not responsible for you getting alcohol poisoning and killing yourself. So your loved ones, if they decide to try and throw a case at us, they can go fuck themselves. Thank you very much for listening. Let's continue with the drinking.
An addendum: Australia is not responsible for you trying to keep up with Australia.
For some reason, I'm instantly reminded of the episode that Bart from The Simpsons prank calls Australia, and they like fly him down there to kick him with like a giant boot in the ass.
You see,
good
that's
times. Good times.
The funniest part about that is where they tried to pull off an Australian accent, but somehow bastardise it between some half of South African and New Zealand. Crikey! What the fucking hell are you doing, them black people? And it's like, no. If you actually hear how New Zealanders talk and like how South Africans talk, it's like, oh, we don't like them people out there because they're all kefir lovers. And they're like, you hear the New Zealanders like, hey, bro, what you doing? Went to the chemist to go and throw something in the bin. I think the Kiwis were more pissed off at the Simpsons than what we were.
Oof.
The only country I know of that actually had beef with the Simpsons to the point that they're still banned is Brazil.
Yep.
Oh man.
How dare you make us out to be fucking pocket pinching criminals? Because you are. Like, at least they didn't talk about like the gunfights you have with your SWAT police on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't you dare talk about those favelas.
Wow,
Oh,
we have
shit.
gone off the rails more than we usually do.
Okay, so here's something fun.
On the plus side, we're also banned in Brazil.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be nothing new.
Go ahead, Doug.
Here's something fun from Matt D.
What
stars.
Page? What page?
Don't bother going back because it's not going to take any time to read this. One of the greatest fantasy adventures ever. That's it.
Take a drink. Take
Drink.
a fucking drink. So I've skipped
Drunking.
ahead to page 5. Go ahead, Farty. Take us away with something.
Okay. Dan E. Take a seat. This one sounds like a lot of fucking dick sucking.
Uh-oh.
Fucking. The funniest bit of porn I ever seen was some porn Sheila sitting on a couch going, "Oh yeah, the pornographic videos demonize women and blah 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 blah." And then all of a sudden, you just see this naked bum run across the screen, and like some dude just shoves his dick in her mouth. Funniest thing. Okay. Kicking off one of the most iconic cinematic franchises, A New Hope was the beginning of the Star Wars universe and released in theaters way back in 1977, over 40 years ago, for those cunts who can't do math. It's the film that introduced us to this whole new galaxy of heroes that we love, like Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewie. But also one of the most menacing and infamous villains in the history of cinema, Darth Vader, Dark Side. In the midst of
Aussie Palpatine over here.
something, Dark Side. Something, Kefir Blick. In the midst of a civil war between the rebellion led by Princess Leia and the Empire, hang on. That's all one sentence, by the way. In the midst of a civil war between the rebellion led by Princess Leia and the Empire.
No.
What? How many
Don't
people
ask me.
love this movie but fundamentally do not understand it?
Don't ask me, man. That's what the dickhead wrote. Who aims to build a space station, like Princess Leia and the Empire, who aims to build a space station called the Death Star. Oh my god. Shit. I think I watched the wrong movie.
Princess Leia is the real Sith Lord.
Actually, no. Look this up. It's called Luke's Change. It's a piss take on Loose Change, the 9/11 conspiracy documentary, and it basically states that, like, you know, fucking because Luke and Leia are related to Vader, that like Vader was actually like an inside job, fucking help them destroy the Death Star and fucking take over the universe. It's fucking funny as shit.
I need to look into that.
So why did he? So if that's the case, why did he torture Leia? Was he just trying to get off on some incest type shit or what?
Oh, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
It was a different time back in those days.
Inquisitor.
You know? I mean, you could,
Well, it was a
you gotta
long
get-
time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So
Inquisitive minds need to know. Was it incest?
yeah, no, it was way before they realised that incest breeds birth defects. And she was royalty, and after all, royals are all incestual.
So that would explain the Force then.
I don't want to be oppressive towards their intergalactic culture.
Shut up, Doug.
Well, it's quite simple. The Force, he forced it into her.
Her petition to the Chinese says the Australian Senate.
Yeah, fuck, where was I? Who aims to build a space station called the Death Star and use it as a weapon. The rebels are captured by the evil... What the fuck? Hang on. Huh? The rebels are captured by the evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. In order to help the rebels destroy the Death Star, a young Jedi, Luke... Fucking... Hang on. This cunt's never fucking watched a goddamn movie.
He's also obviously never taken English class either.
But like Luke wasn't even a Jedi then. What the hell? Like, okay, where the hell was Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dan?
He was busy touching himself to holograms of Luke.
Luke must team up with smuggler Han Solo and his Wookiee friend Chewbacca. what? You know, the cast
Oh,
is very carefully selected, particularly the main trinity of Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher. The film is packed with insanely entertaining and timeless sequences of action, humor, and drama. The particular and the practical and visual effects are top notch and or are top notch quality and astonishingly refreshing and creative for the time that they were filmed was released and still managed to hold up nicely. I think there's quite a few drinks in that one.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Before we continue with
It
this,
continues too.
before we
It does
continue,
continue.
Danny. All right. There's a thing called run-on sentences. We just talked about this last night, didn't we, Doku? About those assholes at Variety with the run-on sentences. Dude, learn.
We didn't just talk about it.
We
We
railed
bashed
on
our
it.
head against a brick wall
We
because of it.
railed on it last night, dude. Learn how to not do run-on sentences. I apologize, Farty. Please continue drinking. I mean,
Okie
reading.
dokie. Yeah, well, I was kind of giving everyone a break there from fucking
How's it
having to
going, Sir
continually
Blumpkin?
drink. Anyway, the score by John Williams is absolutely epic, unlike anything ever seen hang on, unlike anything that has ever been heard. In other words, A New Hope is a flawless, crafted space opera, and only the beginning of an unforgettable adventure. Well, this fucker's never seen the prequels, now has he?
Oh,
And drink.
oh
Yeah.
my God! All right, I'm gonna finish my bottle here. I'm on my second
And real
bottle already.
quick, just
and
as
then-
as an aside, real quick. Just some casual advice. Whenever you write anything, I don't care if you're a writer, I don't care if you're trying to write a book, I don't care if you're trying to write a review, I don't care if you're trying to write a fucking YouTube comment.
Or
When
porn.
you finish or porno, when you finish writing, read it back to yourself out loud and see if it reads in a fluid manner. Punctuation is important for a fucking reason, and this review is fucking a prime example of that. Because
Well,
holy shit.
Wow. Chat's
I've got
starting,
a-
chat's starting to get lively here, fellas. We got Sir Blumpkin, we got MC. How's it going, guys? I think I said hi to Sir Blumpkin, but I'm too drunk.
Yeah, what's up, MC?
But I'm gonna
Yeah,
finish my
what's up, Blumpkin?
bottle here. I'm gonna finish the second bottle I started. Then I'm gonna run upstairs and grab a couple more bottles. And then I'm going to take my empty bottle and insert it into my skull. Because these reviews have been painful to read. This has been the most painful drinking game we've ever done. Oh,
I
Well,
thought-
I'm gonna
I thought
quickly
fucking
pass
Blade
on-
Runner was going to be bad, but
Holy
holy shit,
shit.
how is Star
yeah.
Wars A New Hope? Like,
I'm gonna pass on a quick piece of advice to Dan E, and then I'm gonna go and take a piss. Which is Dan. Next time you want to make a video review or a movie review, since you did this on June 26, 2018, you've had 40 fucking years. How's about watch the fucker first? I'll be back
solid
in a bit.
advice.
I think it was just too easy for him to watch a Family Guy version.
All right. Well,
uh,
while you go get another drink, while our favorite Aussie over here goes to take a leak, I will hold down the fort for
oh,
you.
I'll wait, because we want to keep things moving at least a little smoothly here. Here's one from Graydon B. 4.5 stars. While not my favorite Star Wars film, Star Wars 4: A New Hope is still a great sci-fi opera film. Not much to add here that hasn't already been said. It's a timeless classic.
And just like that, I need to go get a new beer. Well, fuck me.
Here's how it goes, Epileptic. Very, very briefly. If there is dick sucking of the movie involved, take a drink. If someone brings up Force Awakens being better, take a drink. And if anyone brings up any comparison between Luke and Rey, take a drink. You also take 2 shots. If we have read the review, we look at the reviewer and determine that reviewer is a bot. But yes, someone is getting alcohol poisoning.
Oh yeah, Dan E must have been a bot. Yeah, like it. Like the only reason why I
Let's
reckon
see.
that guy
I'll
just got that
I'll
thing so wrong was that either he watched it in a different language or he's just a retard. Other than that, he has to be a bot. So I have
let's
Could
another
be a
thing.
see.
combination of the two.
Let's see. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, 5 stars. Star Wars Episode 3, 3.5 stars. 4.5 stars, Force Awakens. 2 stars, Attack of the Clones. 2 stars, The Phantom Menace. Let's see. All of these reviews were posted 6 months ago, with the
Yeah, I don't know if
exception of Rogue
necessarily that's a
One.
bot or
With the
just
exception of
a
Rogue One,
shill.
uh, it's we'll call it bot because uh, these are all posted within the same time period as each other. Uh, like
See, I don't know if that's a
one
bot
right
though.
after
I'm
the
I'm
other.
gonna say shill.
Well, okay,
Shill,
he's.
bot. You're
I'll, I'll
just arguing semantics.
I'll give you another line of thought with this too. It could be just some really, really young kid who's internet savvy who was told this wacky story by his grandfather. Now, when I was
But these are the
young,
only
sunshine,
reviews.
I saw this movie with this gigantic ball in space that had this giant laser on it, and there was this guy, Luke Skywalker, and he's trying to recant it from his demented father.
But these are the only reviews here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reviews.
And they're all Star Wars movies.
And they're all Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I'm calling shill.
You can say shill, but I think we're arguing semantics at this point. Shill equals bot, and bot equals shill.
So you know what that
Epileptic,
means, right?
Take 2.
Drink.
His favorite actor is Jack Nicholson.
That's the porn star, isn't it?
Nichholsom. Favorite actor, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Middle name G. Forgot. Jack got some.
Epileptic Insomniac says, sounds like you're all trying to commit suicide. Slowly and surely, yes. Oh, man.
Well, it doesn't work this way. Trust me, I've tried.
Yeah, no. At least it takes far too long.
Okay, you know what? This one actually sounds like a fairly honest review, and I'm not going to necessarily disagree with this, but it is going to be a drink for dick sucking.
Uh-oh.
John G.
Mhm.
5 stars.
We're okay.
The first will always be my favorite. The hero's journey of Luke Skywalker, the badass Princess Leia, the smooth talking smuggler Han Solo, the wise old Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the awesome villainry of Darth Vader just cannot be topped.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
why do you think Disney Lucasfilm is garbage?
Yeah.
I actually heard that in the Sheila's voice from fucking Watch Mojo.
Well, it's Watch Mojo. Watch Mojo is. Don't even get me started.
John G. Let's see, John G.
I'm just thinking that's where they got their content from.
Page not found. Ladies and gentlemen, are we has the lie detector determined this was a bot?
Shill, bot, whatever. Drink.
These are all shill accounts or bots. Here's one. You know what? Farty, we haven't heard a review from you since the last one.
Alright.
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay. Kevin K. A couple of comments down. 3.5 stars. I finally watched Star Wars for the first time, and I thought it was shit. No, I'm kidding. I think I would have enjoyed the movie more if it wasn't so dated. Fuck off, asshole. Nonetheless, the plot was enjoyable and the music was truly epic.
Wow. Just wow. Megan C., that literally just made me inhale my popcorn. I just almost died. Exiled Opinions, trying to off you one show at a time. Oh, man. I think we're going to have to start opening with the show. Welcome to Exiled Opinions. We're slowly trying to kill you. Oh
He's
shit!
trying to kill you slower than what the tobacco companies are.
All right, I'm gonna pop over to page. I don't know. Let's say page 10. I'm feeling lucky here with page 10. What do you think, Doku?
Yeah, 10 sounds like a lucky number. Go for it.
Caesar P. 5 stars. The anthem to my childhood.
Da, 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 drink.
Derp.
Da, 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 drink.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find this little fucker. Caesar P. Oh, that shit right at the top. Duh.
Derp. Oh my god. I don't think Straight Sith Male is very happy with us.
The worst part about Caesar P is that like he was an altar boy in a Catholic church, and
Christ.
that's all he heard when. Yeah, no, you can all imagine what happens next.
Are you sleeping, Father John? Oh, I'm going to hell. Anyone joining me for the after party in hell?
It turns out the Star Wars theme was just the beat that the priests were keeping up with. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, right after that last down drop, it was like, that's when he splooges.
Okay, wait, this has me confused real quick.
It has you confused quick.
Yeah, very quickly. From William M, 5 stars.
All right, let me catch up to you. I was too busy trying to open a bottle, but
Again, don't bother because this is a quick one. But 5 stars. This is the reason people love ? Star Wars. What?
Where is this fucker?
It's on what page is this? Page 6?
oh, I'm not coming back. Fuck you.
Like, is that a review or I don't understand. I'm confused.
It's a
What's up
rhetorical
with
comment. It's a rhetorical comment. You're not supposed to.
What? That's not a review. That's not even a question.
It's not even a comment. Herpicus says he's too drunk to walk to the liquor store. Please send rum. Herpicus, check your DMs.
Okay, I got a great one. Milo P, 5 stars.
Oh, our buddy Milo P's back.
Yeah, March 21st, 2018.
Oh, more beer spill! Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
Party
foul.
Stop jerking it off before you fucking open it.
It's all over my hand. I'm gonna lick it off now.
So Milo P, 5 stars, March 21st, 2018, doesn't get the whole point of spoiler alerts on a 40-year-old movie. Obi-Wan dies! I love Star Wars!
Can we get him the Mongoloid prize?
Obi-Wan dies! I love Star Wars!
Little did we know that Farty grew up as a Mongoloid and had corrective surgery.
No. It's called being born Australian.
So the Mongoloid gene is there. It's just not present after puberty, huh?
Oh no, we're just too stupid to buy the fucking Eiffel Tower off someone who doesn't own it.
Oh, okay.
No, that actually happened. Some dude tried to sell the Eiffel Tower for scrap rights.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, 2 poms, a yank,
yeah.
And then he got to the Aussie, and the Aussies went, "Yeah, mate, can I see some fucking paperwork for that?" And the guy's like, "I'm going to fuck off now."
Herpicus says, retard alert class. Here's one from 20% Perry S. Yes, that is an actual name. If you have not watched any of the original saga, period, there is something wrong with you, period. All three legendary movies go down as some of the greats. They go down? Can we get some fact checking on this? Because I would love for someone to go down on me right now. And if it's Star Wars, that would be amazing, I think, wouldn't it? Star Wars.
Oh, come on, you're just looking for someone to clean up the beer that you spilled.
I am.
All three legendary movies
but
go
who
down
doesn't-
on some of the greats.
Hey, who doesn't like some salty cider, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
Uh,
I've got
who
two
would
good
they-
ones. I've got two good ones for you guys. From Kevin P, 5 stars. Epic and fearless. Great characters. Unafraid to give non-humans, women, and good guys, or guys who shoot first, a key role. Vader deserves his iconic status. Luke was a great pilot and a great shot, but could not use, all caps, the Force or a
Wow.
lightsaber because no training had occurred. Perfect hero's journey movie for Luke and Han. Perfect subversion of the princess stereotype. Immaculate score.
Oh my
Unbelievable for its time. Effects. Amazing cinematography. Great ensemble chemistry.
I don't even know
apparently.
where you are.
Inspired editing. The list goes on. Topped only by Empire, but not enough to remove a half star in comparison. I can't give it 4.95 stars. A shining beacon of perfection and good filmmaking before the dark times.
All I know is
Motherfucker.
take a shot. And Megan is entirely too drunk for our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She wants to put...
Hey.
Megan,
First, she says, put a time limit on break so I know when to come back from smoking. Oh my god, wait, my phone is portable.
Hang on, she drunk enough to put out yet?
Hey,
Oh, Megan.
Oh,
Megan, you know
come
how this
on.
show works.
We
Megan,
can't-
I know you know how this show works. Damn it.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Humanity first, purge the Xenos. Here. Take a drink on behalf of Herpicus here. But no, we're definitely taking a drink from that last review because girl power.
Yeah, that's a drink. Oh, and here's something fun. I watched this release in 1977 over 27 times while living in Hawaii. By far the
Wow.
best movie George put out.
Here's one from Isaac
27.
M. 3
27.
stars.
Ooh,
I got
27 times.
I got two I'm gonna read. One from Ro Noah Z. Pinnacle of Storytelling, 5 stars.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Here's one from Isaac M. 3 stars. A good opening to a film franchise. It lays a lot of groundwork. Unfortunately, because of this film, particularly the first 40 minutes, feels a little slow. Whenever I introduce people to this franchise, I always worry they feel a little bored during this one. Overall, though, a good movie. Luke can be a little whiny, and Leia keeps switching between a British and American accent, which one could argue she uses to mock the Imperials, most of which have British accents. This movie pays homage to many classics, though, with a classic yet simple story of a farm boy and a wizard rescuing a princess with its Flash Gordon style. With its Flash Gordon style of opening crawl, ties to Japan samurai movies, and classic swashbuckling movies, and WW2 dogfighting movies, what's not to love? The fact that you're using the word "and" way too many times when a comma would have worked? Star Wars takes all of these ideas and weaves them into something new and fresh, even if a little slow. This movie is worth a watch. Go check it out.
I got a brilliant one.
Oh, what page you on, bud?
Fucking hang on. Oh, come on. 11.
Page 11. All right, let me catch up to here. Where are we at?
Shingo M.
Shingo. Uh-oh.
And I don't think he's a bot because he's actually got R2D2 as his avatar.
No, he's totally not a bot. Ghostbusters
Anyway.
2016. Ocean's 8.
Okay, check this fucker out.
Oh my God.
Shingo M. 4.5 stars, February 6, 2018. Title! The New Hope. Story / writing / message / plot. 5. Character / acting. 2. Music / sound. 5. Cinematography/editing, 5. Age /originality, 5. Total, 22/25.
I'm calling bot on this one.
Can we just drink? Because what the fuck?
Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm putting this rule out there for this one in particular. 6 shots.
Oh god. All right. Well,
6
give it a
shots,
second.
assholes. Take it.
I'm gonna stop
Drink up.
laughing.
Take it
I'm
like
gonna
a
stop.
big girl.
I'm gonna stop laughing. I'm gonna have to drink.
And if you, hey, Farty, if you spit it out, that's 2 more shots for you, buddy.
Oh shit.
And don't commit the party foul. It's only gonna fucking come back on us. Damn it.
Yeah, alcohol abuse is a major party foul. I'm still dripping with beer. Why am I dripping with goo? It's because you spilled shit all over, you dumbass.
Why are you dripping with goo? Because you went to church on a Sunday as an altar boy.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, what I did in my youth is none of your business, Farty.
And if we already weren't banned from Tumblr, we would be now.
Oh my god.
Before we are banned from Tumblr, feminists, go fuck yourselves.
I'm gonna go over.
And
to
there's
page
the nail in the
13.
coffin.
There's the nail in the coffin. No, I think the nail in the coffin was the instant I opened my mouth and said YouTube is full of NPCs.
Well, you're not wrong.
Not the creator community as a whole, but those who work there in general. Here's one from CTM.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on, Chandra. Before you read that,
Okay.
What page?
I gotta read this one. Again, don't bother because I'm behind you guys. This is 1.5 stars.
Uh-oh.
Dated. I was rooting for the Empire, against the Empire. Luke lost his uncle and aunt, but was more concerned about a mangy wizard. And Leia led the Death, D-E-A-H, Death Star back to the base. Knowingly, all caps.
The day
Why-
star.
The Death Star was coming back to the base and she led them there knowingly.
Oh my god.
Why didn't the Empire search for a flaw when Try left immediately? What? The rebels found it immediately and crash a Star Destroyer over the
What?
hole. Question
Wait,
mark, question
what?
mark, question.
What? Hang on.
What did that happen? When did a Star
they-
Destroyer
they-
crashed into
They
it?
found it immediately and then crashed over a hole. What the fuck? Huh?
I shit you not. The rebels found it immediately
Wow.
and crash a Star Destroyer over the hole. Question,
Wow.
question mark.
Someone's been reading my NPC book of Star Wars.
God, and I thought I was drunk. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Drink. Just drink
Oh.
based on principle.
Shit.
I think someone just went and gave him a whole bunch of fucking keywords like
Uh.
Star Destroyer, Death Star, Luke Skywalker, and Millennium Falcon. Go!
Herpicus says we've gone past full retard and crossed into
Oh.
potato land.
The Star Destroyer crashed
Oh
over
my
the
God.
hole, and the Death Star went.
Crash Star Destroyer. Hole. Question mark.
I crashed my Star Destroyer into your mom's hole. I
What the fuck was that?
jizzed in a rye and called it a Death Star.
There's this computer website you can go to that'll just spit out a pseudo fucking intellectual fucking text thing that like even people have like included this shit in like science fucking media and stuff like that, and it's just gibberish if you actually fucking read it. It sounds like someone just went, yeah, this program, give us a synoptics on fucking Star Wars, and they're just going, Death Star hull crash, Death Trode.
We've got one here from Cameron A that I really want to read. I was going to read the one from CTM, but this one from Cameron A is pretty good, I think, fellas. Stay away from the prequels!
Oh.
January 6th. Just a few days ago. 4
Holy
stars.
Jesus.
Stay away
You're
from
a
the
bit-
prequels.
You're a bit late for that, son.
Oh my god. Stay
Oh, hold
away
on, here,
from
let's-
the Disney
let's-
Wars saga.
Let's
okay?
take a bet real quick. How many stars do you think this review is going to be? I'm gonna read it and then tell me what you think the rating
history
is.
review. You're getting my boner going here, Doku.
50.
Yeah, I wanted to change it up a little bit.
Are you saying you're
Spirit-
a Switch, Doku?
I might be, who knows? Spirited, visionary adventure will never have an equal. Few can accuse the first Star Wars of being stilted or even languorous. It has a quality of wakefulness while innovating visually just as much as it derives narratively from classical series. A shrewdly simple parabola of gaiety, but this is what forms part of its appeal. What do you think? How many stars do you think that review got?
I'm gonna say 5 stars.
One.
That's what you guys are going with?
Yep. What is it,
Yeah.
Doku?
We're splitting it.
A half star.
A couple comments here in the chat I need to address. From Epileptic Insomniac, did the destroyer crashing into the Death Star happen in Return of the Jedi? It did not. It didn't happen.
No,
anywhere.
it wasn't even a fucking Star Destroyer either. It was the
No.
fucking Super Star Destroyer that crashed into the second Death Star in fucking
But
Return
it
of the
didn't
Jedi.
even blow it up though. It
It was
crashed, but it
the
didn't blow it up.
Executor. It was the Executor, Darth Vader's flagship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't
After
even
everything
blow
went
up,
to crap.
But it didn't even blow up the Death Star. It like fell in as the Death Star was like about to blow up.
Yeah. the Death Star just looked at it like,
that's true.
Yeah, it was like, "Hi, how's it going? You're dead." Herpicus says, with the benefit of hindsight, the prequels weren't too bad compared to what we've got now. Disney Wars.
He's not wrong.
Disney Wars is ruining the franchise. I told people this when Lucas handed over the rights. I'm like, and I will still continue to bang my drum on this because I was right and you guys were wrong. That prequels are far superior to anything Disney puts out. They ruined Power Rangers as much as you may or may not like that franchise. They ruined Power Rangers, and it takes a lot to ruin Power Rangers. They ruined that, handed it back off to Saban. Saban, a few years later, turned it over to Hasbro. So I'm thinking Star Wars is going to end up eventually in the hands of Hasbro after they give it to Lucas because Hasbro were like, hey, we want your IP. Who knows? Maybe Hasbro Wars will be better than fucking Disney Wars.
Can I just say that Disney should change up the intro reel in regards to Rey with Sue, Mary Sue,
All
Mary
right,
Sue,
Doku, shut
Sue, Rey's a Mary Sue.
Shut up, Doku. You fail.
Hey, prove me
You-
wrong.
You
prove me wrong.
fail. I didn't say you're wrong.
Change my mind. Change my mind.
I didn't say you were wrong. I've just said you fail.
Of course I fucking fail. I
you
fail
want a
every
piece of
goddamn
this?
day. You know that.
You want a piece of this, Farty? I don't want to feel like we're leaving you out. You want a piece of this?
Oh no. No, I have. Who's ever heard of the RPG Minx on YouTube?
No, have not.
No. Okay.
I can't say I've either.
She's a gamer and she's got a
Wait, she's a
girlfriend.
gamer?
Yeah, gay gamer.
Okay.
And she's got a girlfriend called Chris M. And Chris M. Chris M. left us a comment on page 12.
Uh-oh.
A New Hope is simply a masterpiece. Drink.
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 All the characters are, beyond the shadow of a doubt, iconic and eternally memorable. But Alec Guinness and Harrison Ford's performances stand out amongst the rest of the cast. The story is so unique and exciting that even now, over 4 decades later, the movie still struggles to top it.
Oof.
What?
Okay. Here's an idea, Chris. Go to the doctor and have your brain reinstalled because you can't brain.
No. Stop trying to pick hair out of your teeth while you're doing this, because it kind of distracts you. Anyway, filled to the brim with action, emotion, and rich storytelling, this is a gem to behold. Don't even get me started on the soundtrack. Like, no shit, really. The soundtrack wasn't a thing until it was pointed out in the fucking the Family Guy episodes. I really don't have much more to add. All you need to know is that this is where the fun began.
And ended with Disney.
And ended with Minx licking her out.
Oh, I like this review. This review is entertaining. 4.5 stars. It's Star Wars. Enough said. That's the whole review.
Here's a great one. Here's a great one. This is an obvious troll, maybe a bot, but definitely a troll. Remember, since January 2018, all of these films were reviewed 12 months ago. The Matrix, The Last Jedi, Insidious, Lampoon's Animal House, and Aliens. That's it. All 12 months ago. All at the same time. So I'm going to call bot. But
yeah, bot.
the user is Trump F. The greatest single piece of art ever created by man. So staggeringly good that even now it has only been desecrated by sacrilegious remakes. Sure, Empire might have more action and twists, but this stands alone, complete. As much as you can say Star Trek after Kirk and Spock was no longer Trek. One, if a true purist, can say everything after this is not really Star Wars. Certainly everything after the first 3 movies. I am so sad Lucas did not make more than the first 3 while young and hungry still. Before the SJW cancer set in the 90s, ruining sci-fi busk, NBA, and everything.
So is that a drink?
That's a drink.
I'm pretty sure that's a drink.
Because
oh, good fucking timing. I needed a new beer anyways. God.
Oh my god. This is great. This is great. How you holding up there, Farty?
Yeah. I'm due for a piss. Leo percent 20M, who doesn't sound like a bot at all. 4 stars, January 9, 2018. Nice movie. Not better than its successors, but still very good.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
or I could do George G just above him. Greatest movie of all time.
Greatest film. Got to remember, it's greatest film.
Because it does say greatest film of all time.
Film is a work of art. A movie is just something you go to pay to see.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go take a piss and grab a few more beers and have a smoke, and I'll be back in a quick second.
We will be waiting for you.
Yeah, Chandra, you take the next one.
Oh man.
I literally do need a new beer.
I'm covered in beer. Like, I'm covered from head to toe in beer because I have to use my fucking my acrylic cutter for cutting acrylic panels, you know? And
oh yeah, I know.
I've got to use this tool to open my beers with, and it is not fucking easy. I've only done it successfully one time. And I hate that Angry Orchard has the crimp tops and not the twist tops, like the normal cider I get. But this shit was on sale, so I'm like, all right, well, it's on sale.
Well, you have fun with that.
I will. I'll have fun with your nose too. Bring it over here. Get it nice and lubed for me.
Like I said, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, I'll threaten you however you want. All right, I'm gonna. Oh man, there's still booze on my keyboard. All right, so I'm gonna hop over to page. What am I on? 21. Here's one from Charlie H. It's
I don't like
impossible.
the sound of that laugh.
It's impossible to express in a mini review how much I enjoyed watching Star Wars 4, a spectacular film that will never lose appeal. And yes, I'm putting off the prequels until I've watched the decent 3. Star Wars, needless to say, is a classic. It's spectacular. Star Wars is one of the most engrossing films of all time. Testament to the world that George Lucas managed to create and execute on screen. The SFX in Star Wars holds up amazingly well. Everything looks realistic, meaning the whole story is taken seriously throughout the entertainment. Star Wars introduces some of the most iconic characters in cinematic history and does it so flawlessly. All performances are wonderful. I can't revel about Star Wars enough. There aren't enough adjectives in the dictionary. It'll be watched and adored by audiences forever. There are enough adjectives in the dictionary, Charlie. It's called Getothosaurus.
It's called Good Movie.
Ooh.
Go watch.
Ooh.
End of fucking review.
Dude.
What the fuck?
Burping into a pop filter, not fun. especially when you've had a buffalo chicken sandwich just a few hours ago.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Oh man, it's like the scent of death coming up and then fucking a skunk.
Uh-huh. Oh, I did not expect these reviews to be this
Painful. It's like all of these
Yeah.
are fucking bot reviews. Here's The Wrestling Punk, a very good movie. I loved it and always will be amazing. 4.5 stars.
Oh, here's a fun one. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be delightful. From Arjun N
All right,
for a
hang on.
half
Let me-
star.
Where you at?
12.
Page 12. You're still on page 12? You fucking...
I'm cherry picking.
You're an ass
Who we up
monkey.
to?
That's what you are.
Who are we up to?
You're surprised by this?
I'm
Who are we
not-
up to?
He's on page 12 being an ass monkey.
Yeah, no.
Like I said, I'm fucking cherry picking.
Who's the monkey on page 12?
Arjun N, second review on page 12 for a half star.
Oh, yeah.
This movie only has a good rating because it has the name Star Wars plastered on it. The first hour of the movie is filled with cheap and forgettable dialogue, while the rest of the movie is filled with cheap and forgettable special effects. A true train wreck
Oh.
in every sense of the phrase. Yet somehow this movie sparked a cult phenomenon. I'm baffled.
Well, maybe
All right,
it's
wow.
because, well, maybe it wasn't Bollywood enough for him, and you know,
Wow. Okay.
anyone ever seen any Bollywood movies, like Bollywood action films?
Uh,
They are so cheesy, it's not funny.
I don't think that he's seen the movies as they were put out. I think he's seen them from episode 1 on.
Probably.
Well, all I have to say about that review is drink.
You know, I don't think that review was drink worthy. I think that
No.
review was sake
No,
bomb
it's-
worthy.
Oh, you're trying to kill Megan, aren't you?
Hey, she knew what she was getting herself into.
Yeah,
You knew
Like,
what this
for-
was.
yeah, forgettable special effects while you're commenting on the 1977 version of Star. Like, motherfucker, have you seen any other films from 1977?
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Epileptic said I would play a Rotten Tomato drinking game, but I don't have enough alcohol in the house.
Oh boy,
Oh my god.
that. I mean, it's a review, but wow, wow. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's
Hold
a
on.
here's a 1 star. Here's a 1 star.
Uh-oh.
Let me just go through this one. after the blockbuster prequel Rogue One, A New
What?
Hope sucks.
What? What the fuck? Like, did that? This cunt must be fucking 12.
What kind of
After
a
a-
retard are you?
After a decent intro, we're treated to C-3PO's big adventure. The whole thing is such meandering crap. Without Han Solo, this movie would probably be unwatchable. Most of the other characters are whiny anal brats or masked weirdos. A barren wasteland and a dull hallway sets compose
Wow.
most to this movie, besides the Falcon set. Ship screens look dated. Geriatric geezers play with glow sticks, and they all run around a lot. They finished the movie with pilots who sound like telemarketers and redundant trench run scenes.
Oh
Because
my god.
yes, yeah,
These
redundant
must be a
trench run
millennial.
scenes. Because there wasn't enough boring scenes in this load of garbage. Still needs a lot of editing and a new soundtrack, like the one from Rogue One. So much of this movie is like reject material from Film School Project. Meh.
This cunt must be a millennial. Like, why didn't it have so much CG like Avengers Age of Ultron or something like that?
Wow, that might be one of the saltiest reviews I think we've seen since we've started this little drinking game of ours.
God, it
I've
is.
got, I just got one thing to say to that little bastard is like, grow up.
Yeah, dude, it's from 1977. You fucking jack
Oh my
off.
god. Hey, it's called. This movie was released in the 70s. If your parents had the intelligence to birth you, they should have had the intelligence to raise you to know what movies came out when. If you're going to complain about film, if you have never seen a film in your life, then maybe I could see having a problem with this movie. But come on.
I bet you this dickhead was one of the fuckwits that was standing out front of the movie The Titanic when it fucking was released and like, well, how come they didn't just call for the Coast Guard to come and save them with their mobile phones? Yeah.
Oh
Shit.
my god, they couldn't have just texted. Oh my god. Why didn't a
Didn't-
helicopter come and pick them up? Where are the Blackhawks? Oh my god.
Couldn't they have had Wi-Fi on the ship and then emailed somebody to come save them?
Why did Rose have to have sex with Jack? Oh my god. Why couldn't she just pull out her electric dildo? Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not going to go too much into this, but I just scrolling through looking for the next piece of salt.
Uh-oh.
I did see something that I want to point out. The movie has a slow start. You see a fucking Corellian Corvette that is dwarfed by a Star Destroyer that gets captured in its frickin' not even the fighter bay, just its holding center. It what could essentially be a shipyard that houses a vessel the size of a Corellian Corvette, just looming over top of it as you're moving in. You're considering that a slow start? That's a looming sense of, impending doom. If you're gonna
Yeah.
start a fucking movie, that's a pretty good way to jump into it.
Well, it
Slow
wasn't-
start my
Holy
ass.
shit.
It wasn't as slow as the fucking chase scene in the fucking
This
last
is great.
Star Wars
This
movie.
one's great. This one's great. Herpicus says that the only reason that retard exists from that last review is because he managed to dodge the coat hanger.
No. The only reason why that cunt survived was because he crawled out of the abortion bucket.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what?
that's a groaner, man. The
The
only
unfortunate
reason,
part
politically-
about it is if you can do that, then you get to live.
hey, the only
Just for politically incorrect humor, drink.
the only reason he survived is because his mother queefed him out before he was ready.
The best part of him ended up as a brownstone on the mattress.
Oh shit. Ooh, here's on page 35. Alessandro G. Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope literally changed movies forever. This movie started one of the most popular franchises of all time. The special effects were basically impossible at the time. The film flows perfectly and has some great action sequences. All of this is just so memorable and the performances are great. Harrison Ford is funny and awesome. Honestly, it's hard to say things about this movie that haven't been said, so I'll just sum it up. Star Wars A New Hope is awesome. It's memorable and the special effects are great. It has so many memorable scenes and action sequences. That's not summing up. That's repeating the same retarded shit you just spewed seconds earlier, you dumb fucking piece of...
Drink.
I will calm down now. The only reason he managed to survive is because the condom broke.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here's something fun real quick for you guys. 3 stars. The film is considered epic because of the time which it was released. The characters are largely underdeveloped. The plot is quite linear, and viewer is told to support the rebellion through perspective taking rather than given legitimate reasons. It is a mediocre film. What do you guys think about that hot take right there?
Do you want it to be just one long episode of Family Guy? Because that's how you get one long episode of Family Guy. Cabbage Patch is calling us OBS sticks. Fair point. I'll accept that criticism. Doku?
All right.
And let's break from our tradition a little bit real quick. Do you think the characters in A New Hope are underdeveloped?
No. But I do want to address this one message by Cabby. Just quick. That's why we're in here and you're out there.
That's a fair
Hey,
point.
Cabby, shut up.
Here's one from Pablo B. In 1977 came a film called Star Wars, known as Star Wars 4: A New Hope, directed by George Lucas, who initially thought that Star Wars would be a box office bomb. But on the day it opened, it was a box office hit and critically acclaimed. Star Wars became one of the highest grossing and most profitable in the history of cinema films. And then it switches over to Spanish. We don't need a fucking history lesson. As much as you botched your history lesson here, we don't fucking need it. We don't need it. Goodbye, Pablo.
So, what's that, a drink? Or is that a drink because he said it in Spanish, or what?
Yeah, fuck it, just drink.
I'm gonna say fucking 10 drinks
Fuck it,
for this
drink.
one.
Fuck it, drink.
If you got a bottle of
Drink, goddammit.
Fireball, finish that shit off.
Okay, I got one. LDF. I don't think this guy's a bot because he's got a picture. 5 stars, December 26th, 2017. His comment is, this Epoch magazine, take a seat, guys, grab a few more drinks because this one's going to take a while.
Oh, God.
Okay, you ready for it?
Oh, please do. Drum roll.
Sign me up.
Okay. M-F-O 9.0 brackets George Lucas brackets. That's it. What the fuck?
He's totally not a bot. We're totally not going to take 3 shots for that one.
Drink. Oh, here's a fun review. Jill C for a half star.
Jill's back.
It was the #1 bad film of the century, at least I think so.
What?
That's the whole review, and aside from it was, everything else is in caps.
Oh my god.
Okay. I got one. LeBron K, no picture, probably bot. 4 stars, December 23rd, 2017. This is exactly how this is actually spelled. Great characters, great writing, great movie. Who knew?
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Jack F., also for a half star. One of the most overhyped films of all time. This film has aged horribly since 1977 and has turned into one of the worst films of all time.
What?
Keep in mind this review is from October 23rd, 2017. Literally 40 years later.
Oh my god.
I got another one. Movie R. Must be a bot. No picture. 4.5 stars. December 22nd, 2017. A dash brackets 90/100 brackets dash dash full movie soon dash dash. Star Wars changed everything. Does not hold. Oh, does it still hold up? Let's analyze. Story. ... 4/4. Script. ... 3/4. Characters. ... 4/4. Direction. ... 3/4. Performance. ... 3/4. Cinematography / design. ... 4/4. Editing. ... 4/4. Sound design. ... 4/4. Music. ... 4/4. Action / special effects. ... 3/4.
Star Wars new hope ...
Mergin J, 5 stars, no picture, must be a bot. 22nd of December, 2017. Brackets 97/100 brackets the original trilogy ...
What's with fucking dots?
What's with all this punctuation? Okay, seriously, they need to stop or there will be a punctuation shortage. Stop!
The program crashed on that bot.
Wow. Here's one for you guys. Half star. This movie is so boring.
Citation needed.
That is the review. Erpicus says that his Kraken's half empty and he needs to hurl. Hurl away. If you get it on your feet, that's an extra drink. Oh my god, this is great. I can't tell you how joyous I am right now.
I wasn't expecting Star Wars: A New Hope to be worse than any other movie that we've used for this fucking drinking game.
No, dude, it's fucking disgusting, dude. Like a lot of these are just either super hardcore, just dick sucking, bots, a combination of the two, or just like
retards.
Yeah, just retards. Here's what.
Actually, no, we haven't had the retards because the retards would be sucking and bitching and gushing over fucking Mary Sue. I mean, right.
Here's one from Tim S. Here's one from Tim S. 5 stars, all caps, or not all caps, but every first letter is capitalized. Probably one of the best of the lot. Started a whole new fantasy sci-fi revolution, and I was there in the thick of it. Mark Hamill seemed to just disappear though, eh? What was with that one-hit wonder? One-hit wonder? What? If it was a one-hit wonder, I don't think we'd be getting episode 9, as terrible as it's going to be, coming out this next year.
I thought the trilogy did rather well.
Yeah, I don't think this cunt's fucking crawled out from under a rock in the last 40 years.
Yeah, just would someone?
Oh, here's a fun one.
Uh-oh. Herbicus says bot detected, time for a couple more.
Here we go. From Conrad A, 2 stars.
Conrad Twitty?
Something close. September 19th, 2017. Star Wars A New Hope was not my favorite. There was like no lightsaber battles and not a whole lot of action. But now there is a character in the movie named Luke Skywalker. He is going to
Now?
learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi. Luck. Not Luke, Luck. Luck has to figure out how he can destroy the Death Star. Will he be able to do it? Time to find out.
Maybe he's French and it's like Luke is spelled Luc.
Drink. Drink. Just fucking drink. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Shit.
Dude,
Oh,
what the
boy, oh,
fuck
boy.
is with these reviews this week? Doku, you fucking cancerous turd. You're just like,
Okay.
hey, Frank, let's do the one where it was that one movie. I'm like, all right, I'll go along with it, and then I'll like come out with a way better idea, and Doku's like, no, we got to do this movie. I'm like, all right, we'll do this movie. Fuck it, why not?
I didn't
Alright,
think it
alright.
was going to be nearly this bad, but
Dude, next week we're doing Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Oh yeah. All right. Check this one out. Okay, take a seat, guys. This one's really, really long. Kevin G, 5 stars, 21st of December, 2017. From my review on Comic Crusaders. Oh, that's Cosmic Crusaders. Yeah. Incredible! Where else? Well, what else can I say? In 9 films,
What?
8 so far, but anyway.
Well, 9 if you
It-
include fucking Rogue One.
Yeah, but that's a spin-off. In 9 films, the creative juices are fresher than ever. Fresher than ever in
Kill
the first
me.
one.
I'm done. Kill me.
The fact that they dare to take chances and have this guy's really talking about as if this was like the 9th one in the series. The fact that they dare to take chances and have different creative teams in each film helps to keep the series fresh. They aren't just retreading what they went on before. Yeah, they did. There's interesting new characters as well as new. They're all fucking new. This is the first one, you dumb cunt. As well as creatures that we've never seen before. Of course, because it's the first one, you dopey bastard. There's the obligatory scroll, which was the first one, which is always fun, and then we jump directly to into the action. We're not told how the Alliance made such a quick comeback after chapter.
Yeah.
That does say 7. That does. This dickhead is this dickhead is reviewing the fucking Force Awakens. Because no shit, he says, we are not told how the Alliance made such a quick comeback after Chapter 7.
What?
VII.
Did they file
VII
for
is 7,
bankruptcy?
right?
Did they file for bankruptcy? Chapter 7.
Fucked if I know. We simply accept that this has. Star Wars has never been real big on long exposition, thank God. I'm trying not to do spoilers here. Suffice to say that certain characters will rise in rank and certain others will be demoted. This dickhead really is not fucking reviewing fucking A New Hope here.
And he's not even reviewing the one movie he's reviewing well. Oh
I
my
know.
god, I'm having like mini stroke upon mini stroke trying to listen to this review. It's like every word coming out of his mouth is like a literal turd that he is yanking out of his fucking asshole. And he's just like reaching into his sphincter and pulling out turd after turd after turd and arranging them on the page. And like, oh, the words are coming to me. The colors, mother, the colors.
We definitely need a new fucking drinking criteria for when this guy fucks it up.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Just drink at the end of every other paragraph or every other sentence.
Okay, certain characters will be demoted. Other characters will learn about their abilities and grow up a little bit. Interestingly, there is a gap between the critics and the audiences alike on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics have given the film as of this writing a 93% approval, but only 66% of the fans liked it. I think you're seriously reviewing the wrong movie, fuckknuckle. Slight spoiler. Perhaps making a Star Wars film with the original cast, but without Han Solo, definitely wrong fucking film. And only someone we've never seen before as a supposed friend was a mistake. Hang on, let me read that again. And slight spoilers. Perhaps making a Star Wars film with the original cast, but without Han Solo, and only someone we've never seen before as a supposed friend was a mistake. I'd seriously love to know what this fuckwit's reviewing now. Want some advice?
I'm so confused.
Oh, yes, here we go. Want some advice, Disney? Stop making films 40 years before you own them. There. Fuck you, Disney. There.
Oh my. Just drink. Just chug the whole fucking bottle.
Just finish your bottles, ladies and gentlemen. Just finish your bottles. Herpicus, that means you gotta finish your Kraken in one gulp, man.
Bring back Han and Luke. Unfortunately, they can't bring back Leia. Holy shit, this cunt's a retard.
You reviewed the wrong movie, you moron.
We never saw them together in episodes 7 and 8. And I want to see them in action one more time. Well, go back and watch the fucking original trilogy, arsehole. The story is... I don't really want to, because I didn't really read this before I got into it, and it just seems that, he is just reviewing the wrong... And 3 lines into the next fucking paragraph, he's even fucking Kylo Ren, brackets driver, and Hux Gleason. Yep, no, that's so far off topic. I've just scrolled down the bottom of the page.
Oh my god. Alright, if you're fighting off the urge to shove a cow into your eye socket, I am right there with you.
I'm going to go take a piss after that one.
Alright, well, while you do that, I've got
We got time for one more, Doku. Go ahead.
Alright, well, if there was ever a good thing to end on, I suppose this is it. For 3 stars... I cannot deny the influence A New Hope had on sci-fi/fantasy and film in general. But let's face it, as a standalone movie, A New Hope isn't very good. Our protagonist, Luke Skywalker, comes across as a whiny, self-centered brat, but I guess that's what it takes to be a Jedi Knight. It's a shame... It's a shame Lucas made the trilogy revolve around Luke, because there are so many other more interesting protagonists, such as Princess Leia, Han Solo, even the droids, etc. Imagine if Leia was the chosen one. She could have been much more fascinating and more entertaining as more entertaining main protagonist. With her intelligence and snarky attitude, it would have been a blast to see her go toe-to-toe with Vader.
God.
Rewatching this movie makes me realize how Sir Alec Guinness is phoning in his performance as Obi-Wan. Subsequent interviews with him have shown that he has a disdain for Star Wars. But even with all of these flaws, at least A New Hope set the stage for better movies to come.
Oh man, fuck this. Okay, so what do we take away from the Rotten Tomato reviews tonight? In the last 3 years of reviews of A New Hope, what do we take away here?
I've got a question. Is there a reply function? Because that last fuckwit I read out, I just really want to leave a message for him saying, "Dickhead, wrong movie."
The reply function,
Fuckwit.
Farty, the reply function is Exiled Opinions.
Okay,
That is the void
on.
we fill.
Yeah, Kevin G. Dickhead, wrong movie. You dickhead.
From what was the name of the website? Because we're gonna go fucking review bomb his website after this, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin G.
Kevin J. from where?
I don't know, that's all it says.
From my review on blah blah blah, he said.
Yeah, my review on Critique Crusaders.
Critique
hang on, no,
Crusaders. Let's look that
comic.
up.
No. Comic Crusaders. Comic Crusaders.
Comic.
Oh God, that's not one of the most pretentious things I've ever heard.
Comic Crusaders. Oh my God, all about comic pop culture. Let's bring this up.
Oh, let's just stretch the stream out a little bit. Go over this. I'm horribly curious.
I'll read the article. From who wrote this? There's no name on this on top. Let me scroll to the bottom and see if there's a name on this. I don't see a name on this.
Gee, I wonder
There's a
why.
review page.
Al Mega. Advanced ticket sales for Captain Marvel went on sale on Fandango on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and in its first 24 hours of sales, the highly anticipated blockbuster, who is highly anticipating this, has taken its place among Fandango's top 3 MCU first-day pre-sellers, alongside Avengers: Infinity War and Black Panther. If you're buying a ticket for a movie, you're gonna be disappointed. Captain Marvel.
Who the fuck?
Go ahead.
Who buys pre-sale? Who buys pre-sales for movies, anyways?
The same people who buy pre-sale or buy pre-orders for Fallout 76.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, opening March 8th, is beating Marvel Cinematic Universe ensemble movies like Captain America: Civil War and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, as well as MCU solo outings like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Thor Ragnarok, and Doctor Strange in their first 24 hours of pre-sales on Fandango. Fandango's new list of the top 3 MCU pre-sales are as follows. Can we stop saying fucking pre-sales? Infinity
Drink.
War, Black Panther.
Holy Jesus.
Where are the
There's
other 2?
438 fucking results for Kevin G.
Oh my God. let me see if there's a search function on this page.
Yeah, I go on Comic Crusaders and I pick out all the problems in all the comics and the movies and the sci-fi and all this, and I know everything there is to know because the Death Star wrecked and crashed into a Star Destroyer and then it blew up.
Yeah. I
God,
don't
just
see
for that drink.
anything from Kevin G up on this review wise. So maybe he's just some fuckwit. But
He's a
definitely-
shill.
Kevin, what a channels is in a
Definitely a
ripper
fuckwit.
on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Award-winning actor, director, and writer Kevin Smith teams up with Disney, Warner, and Brothers Animation talent.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Cheers.
So what is our big takeaway here from what are we taking away from Star Wars as a whole as a result of these Rotten Tomato reviews for the past 3 years?
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't expect to see so many fuckers who decided to chime up but didn't actually watch the fucking film.
Or didn't know how to fucking articulate a
Speak.
single thought.
I'm kind of surprised.
I did not expect the amount of mongoloids posting that I did not. I honestly thought our Rotten Tomato game for for what the fuck was it last week? As I've drank
Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Thank you. I've had too much to drink. I honestly thought Blade Runner was going to be like the peak of Mongoloids, but no. Star Wars is definitely the Mongoloid mine.
I honestly thought it was just going to be full of reviews of like best trilogy ever.
Yeah, comic book guy from Simpsons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just someone kill me.
I
Just
wasn't
kill me.
expecting it to be this bad.
Kill me.
Or it was going to be a whole bunch of Family Guy nerds going something dark side.
It was a bunch of those-
something complete.
It was a bunch of those Family Guy assholes in these comments, like, oh well, they did this, that, and the other thing, and they didn't do this right. I'm just like, oh fuck yourself, just fuck yourself. But that's all the time that we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. If you like our content, please hop on over to the Exiled Opinions YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and maybe even leave a comment or two. And leave a like or comment on this video over here on Dodge's channel as well. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Booby.